Hey, welcome to Maximum Bat Speed. I want to do a video here today of both of these accomplished ladies here in college. Sierra Romero plays for Michigan Wolverines, and you have Kayli Kvistad playing for the Florida Gators. Both amazing players, and I just want to do an analysis here. One thing I like to do is when I'm working with players, when I'm working with coaches, is just break down the swing in pieces. And I have found that that really helps players to understand in sequential order what you should work on. So let's get started here. First thing I'm going to show you here with both these players here is they get into their gather. You can see how they both hit off a firm back leg, and by that I mean this. You can see here that both of them have a very nice foundation here. They have a very nice base to get their swing started. Many times at lower levels I see as a player starts to get into their gather, their back leg starts to collapse over, their back knee starts to collapse over their back foot. You can see here that they both have a very nice firm back leg that they brace up against. It doesn't matter whether you have a toe tap or a big leg kick, you should never let your back knee collapse over your back foot. Beautiful job here with both these ladies. Now, one thing you're going to see here at higher levels as well, as a player gets into their toe touch, they're going to have a beautiful base. In other words, they're going to have a very long or a very flat triangle right here. And you can see here with Sierra, she has a beautiful stride and very nice weight transfer. You can see here with Kayli, she does the same thing right here. And one thing I always tell my students is this, that the longer the opportunity for the body to transfer the stride, the better opportunity for the player to have more separation or more torque as one's going back. And you can see here with both these players as they start to swing, and if you pay attention just to their upper bodies right here, you're going to be able to see that there's obviously a process or a transition of what's going on with the back elbow, how it's working back and behind them as they get into toe touch. Now, one thing I'm going to bring up right here is with Sierra. Sierra gets a little bit more separation, more torque than Kayli does. You can see here with her shoulders that both of them have very nice, again, separation, but Kayli has a little bit less. And one of the reasons why is because you can see here with her elbow, even though this is very acceptable and I have no problem with the elbow being there, I don't like it much lower than that. If she was to do what Sierra does, and this is just for you coaches and you players, if you get your elbow working more like how Sierra's doing or more like Lauren Chamberlain, you're going to get more separation, you're going to get more torque. And that's just an FYI for you viewers out there. Now, they both have, again, beautiful mechanics. Now, as they get to heel plant right here, you're going to see that they're both closed. And again, you can see here that Sierra does a beautiful job of staying closed at heel plant. And you can see here with Kayli right here, again, you can see that it is obvious that Sierra has more separation than she does at heel plant, which is good. It allows you a little bit extra time to see the ball. It allows you an opportunity to be a little quicker to the ball as well by having that kind of torque and separation once you engage the hips. But beautiful job here by both these ladies. Now, as I go further here and I go on to the connection part of the swing, you can see here with both these ladies right here, again, just beautiful job from both of them, beautiful compact swings. And this is ideally what you want at higher levels. You want to have a very nice compact swing where the bat is coming down right by your deltoid area. Many times what I see players at lower levels, they get very disconnected, and you can see here with both these players, their angles and everything looks really good. And you can see here where the hands are right here, very close to the deltoid area at this stage of the swing. Many times what I see with players, their hands are already down here, just dropping down and getting disconnected, where the bat is literally hanging out somewhere out here. And this is just poor mechanics. You don't want that. You want to do what both Sierra and Kayli are doing right here at the connection part of the swing. And you need to break this down slowly. Again, as you get to heel plant, applying top hand torque, applying separation will give you this beautiful angles like you see here with both these ladies. Now, as you get here to the point of contact, you're going to see here that something's going on right here, and I'm just going to show you this, and I bring this up in my videos all the time, and this is crucial. You see this in pretty much all high-level players. With Sierra, her elbows right here, and with Kayli, her elbows right here, and you can see as they get to the point of contact and they're getting to the stage right now, you can see now that the elbow has moved up here to the height of the mouth with both these players. And again, this is beautiful. And again, what I mention all the time, you want to have the barrel below the hands, and you can see here just the beautiful angles here with Sierra where she keeps everything just beautifully going into the ball. An awesome job here with Kayli, just beautiful mechanics right here. And again, barrel below the hands. Many times what I see with players at this stage of the swing, the bats already here are flipping all over the place. They're both keeping firm wrists through the ball. Just beautiful job right there. One thing I want to bring up to you, this is crucial, you see at high level players, or what you should see in a high level player, is this: pay attention to their hips, how they square up their belt buckle right to the pitcher, therefore allowing them to be able to have their back foot not be planted. See, watch what's going on with both these players here, how they use their hips. And you can see here with Sierra, her foot is definitely been disengaged by her hips pointing to the pitcher. And you can see here with Sierra, Kayli, if you watch what's going on with her, she does pretty much what Lauren Chamberlain does. Well, pay attention to Kayli right here. Watch that. Watch what's going on right there with her back foot. And beautiful job here also, again, like I mentioned with Sierra, beautiful job of squaring up the hips, beautiful angles right there. And as they get to the point of contact and then to the full extension right there, they both got inside pitches, and you can see here how they both just release those hips, and then they get to a beautiful orbit. And when you want, the kind of orbit you want is once you get to the point of contact, everything should be working up above the shoulder area, just like you see with both these ladies right here. And what happens many times at lower levels, the bat is literally what I call a seatbelt swing. They get to the point of contact, and then right here, when they get here, their elbows down, and then their bats start to flip pretty much around the waist area or below the chest area. You do not want that to happen. And again, if you look at the mechanics of both these ladies right here, and if I just break this down for you from the very beginning and just bring it, go in sequential order again, here we get into the gather. Really nice job of firming up against the back leg. Awesome job right there. And then again, as they get into the gather, you're going to see this beautiful weight transfer right here. And to show you this a little bit more clearly, you can see here, if I draw a little arrow right here with the back of these ladies' hips right here, you can see as they get to their toe touch right here, this has been a process of the weight transfer. Beautiful job right there. And then again, as they get into the heel plant, they're still closed. And then as they start engaging their hips, because of their torque and their separation, they're very beautifully engaged right there with the connection part of the swing right there. See that? It's just beautiful connection. And that again all occurs with having great top hand torque. It occurs by having great upper body mechanics, that resistance going on. And then again, as you get to the point of contact, the elbow starts to work up to the height of the mouth, barrel works below the hands, and then from there you get a full extension right there. Beautiful full extension, and everything works up in an orbit. And this is what should be occurring in a high level swing. This is what should be occurring in your swing. And if you're not doing this, I would highly recommend to find a coach that will help you to apply these kind of mechanics, and hopefully you too can play at the highest level like these two great players right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching Maximum Bat Speed. If I can ever help you, please contact me at Maximum Bat Speed. Please give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and please come back